There's loads of things going around at the moment, including a big clash with Canelo Alvarez. Can you tell us what's going on in that situation, and can that happen next?
We shall see. Who knows?
That smile's telling me something else, bro. I think it might be on the line, no?
I'm just saying, man. We can't.
Oh, I feel like Canelo, he don't have nobody to fight no more. Like who would you really want to see him fight besides Crawford? Nobody. There's nobody else.
My opinion is my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think Crawford can beat Canelo. But still, do I think he can give him a good fight? And I'll be sitting there rooting for Crawford all day. I'll put all my money. I'm always going to bet on black, always.
Everybody that believes in hardcore boxing fans, they know Crawford can beat Canelo, just like they knew Bud was going to beat Spence. This is real simple.
After months of speculation, Terence Crawford has finally broken his silence regarding a potential super fight with Canelo Alvarez. Is 2025 going to be the year that sees one of the most anticipated fights in modern times take place? Rumors say that this mega fight could fall on Canelo's signature Cinco de Mayo weekend in May. Fueling the excitement is boxing insider Ruben Carter, who recently tweeted, "Breaking news, Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford is officially signed for May 2025.
In reality of it, I just think Canelo knows how to fight. He knows how to come in big, and he can throw hard shots. He's a technical guy too. Look what he did to Callum Smith, hitting elbows, hitting arms, hitting all this other stuff. He's going to use those same type of tactics on the smaller guy. I'm just saying. I'm just talking real boxing facts. I'm not trying to be in this fantasy world because it's not what I'm in.
Are you going to continue to stay at 168 pounds?
Yeah, 168 pounds is a good weight class. I think there's a lot of great fights. Just the guys I mentioned are all in 168 pound weight class. I think there's nothing for me at 160, nor do I want to even try to make that weight anymore. I outgrown it. Like I'm big now. We all get older. We don't get younger.
Adding fuel to the fire, Hall of Fame coach Robert Garcia revealed rumors that Canelo and Crawford might face each other in an interview with Fight Hype last Christmas. World Boxing News also wrote that the former undefeated champion has been included in the short list of fighters Canelo intends to face when he returns.
Canelo been making his own catch weight for years. Canelo fought a smaller Mayweather. Canelo fought a smaller Amir Khan. Amir Khan.
Yeah, he did at 155.
Focus on this fight and then win it.
The fight's going on as well with UFC, September 14th. How do you feel about that? Is it like that happened the last time you faced Kobe?
The fight could be financed by billionaire investor Turkey Alec in Las Vegas. Presently, Alec gets to orchestrate a couple of colossal matches. Most notably, he appears to have set his eyes on setting up the Canelo versus Crawford show. According to reports, Alec has staggering financial offers in hand, which may influence this historic event. Meanwhile, Crawford comes into this off the back of a dominant win against Errol Spence Jr. and a victorious 54-pound debut. Speaking to the Porter Way podcast, Crawford didn't mince words. If it's that easy, why hasn't he signed yet? I know the odds are against me, but I'm built for this, Crawford said. But going up to 168 pounds, 2 full divisions ahead of his current class, is a very different proposition. Most pundits, including former super middleweight champion Demetrius Andrade, have questioned whether Crawford can overcome the size and power edge Canelo has.
To be honest with you, Crawford he's one of the best technical fighters I've ever seen. But, when he went to 154, I'm not saying he had problems, but he kind of looked like he didn't have the power that he had at 147. And he still had to come up 2 or 3 weight classes. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. Crawford, bro, he's like a one-of-a-kind fighter, you know what I mean? Especially since if he knows he's going up to 168, he'll probably bulk up. But, I think the weight classes have to be respected. I feel like Canelo, he's a more natural super middleweight. And if he's going against Canelo, his first fight being at 168, it's kind of already, he has a lot of disadvantages against him. So I feel like Canelo to win.
In reality of it, I just think Canelo knows how to fight. He knows how to come in big, and he can throw hard shots. He's a technical guy too. Look what he did to Callum Smith, hitting elbows, hitting arms, hitting all this other stuff. He's going to use those same type of tactics on the smaller guy. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just talking real boxing facts. I'm not trying to be in this fantasy world because it's not what I'm in.
Are you going to continue to stay at 168 pounds?
Yeah, 168 pounds is a good weight class. I think there's a lot of great fights. Just the guys I mentioned are all in 168 pound weight class. I think there's nothing for me at 160, nor do I want to even try to make that weight anymore. I outgrown it. Like I'm big now. You know, we all get older. We don't get younger.
Crawford is one of the best technical fighters ever, Andrade said during a conversation with Fight Hub TV. But moving up to face Canelo, a natural super middleweight, that's a different beast. Size and strength matter at this level. Undisputed super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez, though, believes in his supremacy at 168 pounds. In conversation with Sway Universe, he had words about the possible encounter. Crawford is great, but let's be honest. He's coming into my territory. If the money's right, I'll take the fight. But I know what people will say after I beat him. I just beat a smaller guy.
I can't go down anymore. But you know, like he say, you know, when they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't wanna get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he need to enjoy his fight. Okay, he deserve it. He deserve it. I like Spence, but you know, I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit for that.
Thank you very much.
Last outing in September for Canelo was his victory in the successful defense of the titles over Edgar Berlanga. Entering against Canelo on his first ring at 168 pounds can prove to put him at a momentary disadvantage due to Crawford, since size, power, and experience all are at the Mexican superstar's advantage. The prospect of a Crawford-Canelo bout has divided opinions among boxing experts. Former two-weight world champion Tim Bradley is one of the few who believes Crawford has what it takes to pull off the upset.
But the skip, I would prefer that he make it a catch weight, that he make Canelo come down a little bit, make it a catch weight. But having said all of that,
how is Crawford going to be able to bridge this weight gap?
Yeah, I don't think he can, in all honesty. I mean, he might not be able to bridge it on Saturday.
Yeah.
So,
one weight class.
68, yeah, but you're coming up from 35. 35, 40, 47, 50.
There does come a time when you go up too many weight classes. Lomachenko, as great as he is and has been, a great fighter, you know, he went up 3, and lightweight was about it. You know, you could see.
I've studied both fighters, and I'm telling you, Crawford will beat the brakes off Canelo, Bradley claimed on his YouTube channel. It's not just about size. Crawford's IQ and adaptability are on another level. Still, many analysts remain skeptical.
How is Crawford going to be able to bridge this weight gap?
Yeah, I don't think he can, in all honesty. I mean, he might not be able to bridge it on Saturday.
Yeah.
So,
one weight class.
68, yeah, but you're coming up from 35. 35, 40, 47, 50.
Eddie Hearn, the head of Matchroom Boxing and a longtime ally of Canelo, has expressed doubts about the fight materializing. I'd be surprised if this happens, Hearn told Fight Hype. Canelo's focus is on fighters who can press the action, and Crawford, as great as he is, might not fit that style at 168 pounds.
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, you know, and he had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy. He should have fought a guy that was just come straight at him. The guy was too awkward.
He's herky-jerky, yeah.
Like Terence Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better, no? Terence Crawford is a great fighter, he's a good fighter, but like I say, he's a weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and you never know what happened.
Yeah.
It is simply intoxicating, and despite all the challenges of logistics and physicality, the interest in the bout between Canelo and Crawford remains. Both are the kings of their divisions, both are highly skilled and highly cocky, but in a very entertaining way. If this fight occurs, it may set this man's Hall of Fame and turn one of the amazing fight scenes in the history of boxing. Will May 2025 be the month this dream fight materializes? Only time will tell, but anticipation alone is enough to keep the boxing world buzzing.